service. What's going on with my service? I think it's because it's snowing or something. I'm not really sure. But I brought it back on the air for the heck, right? I don't know. I was in the middle of it, guys. We had some comedy going here and they destroyed it. I don't even know when I got knocked off the air, but I was killing it on this story here. I'm going to have to download this from TikTok, I think, because damn, it was good. Can somebody tell me where I was when I got disconnected? It'd be helpful to know. Of course, there were some people with us, and then we got knocked off the air. So, hi Elena, how are you? We're doing the comedy news here. It was in the middle of a great overloaded. What's overloaded? What is overloaded? Let me see, maybe it's that. Okay, let's shut that off. I think that should do it. Is that what it is, Maine? I'm trying to figure out why I got knocked off the air. Do you remember where I was when you guys got cut off? I don't know why the server disconnected, but I was in the middle of it. I'll tell you, I was saying some really funny stuff about this bonehead here, and I'm not sure where I got disconnected. So if anybody can remember the last thing they heard and just say it, and at least tell me where I was in the story when you guys got knocked off. Does anybody remember? I was basically just trying to go over the fact that this lady is the most selfish person I've ever seen in my life. Melissa, how are you? She's an English lady who decides to fly 11 hours, drops her kid in the back with her boyfriend. And I went into this whole thing about how he's now in like the friend zone. You know, he's like, oh, I'm going to do the right thing as a boyfriend and help my girlfriend out and watch her child. He didn't even have the child. It's somebody else's child. DM, how are you? Oh, goodness. Does anybody remember where we were? The last I heard, okay, Maine said the last I heard was the baby ain't going to be my problem for 11 hours. It's the boyfriend's problem. Okay, so this is a while ago you guys got knocked off. Oh, I was onto it. Let me tell you where we were. Okay. So basically, this bonehead McGillicuddy over here decides to take an 11-hour flight from Paris to Los Angeles. She usually flies by herself. She's used to flying with Prim, her little baby girl. And she does it alone. And now she said, you know what? I'm thinking about bringing a friend. I'll bring somebody to watch my kid. She asks her boyfriend, hey, Thomas, can you watch my child while I fly business class? 11 hours. Thomas, first of all, it's like, that's not his kid. He's the new boyfriend. She banged it out with somebody else, had the baby, and now she's calling Thomas to see if he can come along. Hey, Thomas, can you do me a favor? Watch my kid. Oh, I love you. You're so sweet. What a sweet boyfriend you are. Thomas is in the friend zone. Thomas, there's no way Thomas and this girl, he's got no shot anymore. He's done. No backbone. I'm sorry. Look at him. Look at his hands. Look, you can tell right here, he's done. This guy's got no shot. Look at those hands crossed. He gets there. Oh, see, sweetie, I'd do anything for you. No, thanks. You're my babysitter now. What do you mean? No, I came to see if I can, I wanted to do the right thing and help you so you could have a little peace and quiet. Yeah, I know, but now, I don't even like you anymore. I see you as a friend. You help me out. You take care of my kid. I'll pay you $5. You know what I mean? But we're not banging it out anymore. I can't. I'm sorry. You're the help now. Poor Thomas, he tries to do the right thing, and he pushes himself forever into the friend zone with this wackadoo over here. I'm going to leave my child with him. She's an idiot. Let's hear what she has to say again, because I got disconnected by fucking YouTube. I don't even know why or how, but it happened. And again, you missed a bunch of gold. You did. So she says, Elise Coughlin, emphasis on the first part of her name. Am I horrible for leaving them both in economy? Yes, freaking heck you are. You left your 11-month child to go on an 11-hour flight across the transatlantic with Thomas, who's like this, I don't know what to do. Friend zone. You just got friend zoned. Thomas. You thought you were doing the boyfriend thing, the good thing. I'm doing the spouse, like I'm pretending I'm the spouse. I'm there for her. She wants to take an 11-hour flight and get some peace and quiet and have she's got the stupid mask on. They gave her the towels, the hot towels. She's having risotto. She ate the risotto, put the towel over her eyes, went to sleep for 7 hours. She will go, oh, I have a kid. That's right, I forgot. Dummy in the back, friend zone guy, he's back there with the child, changing diapers, burping. Everybody hates him in coach. You mother, shut that kid up. That kid's annoying. What kind of stupid kid did you bring on the transatlantic flight? You should be shot. And they're yelling at him, And he's like, I'm sorry, I'm just the boyfriend. You mean friend zone? You're in the friend zone, buddy. Sorry. You thought you had something going here. You thought, look, she's like, yay, I can't wait to go to Los Angeles and find a new guy that I could somehow hitch into doing shit for me. Sorry. I got an idea. I'm going to fly to Beirut. You come along. You watch my 11-month-old daughter, Prim, that you didn't, create. There's no banging, for that. That was not you. It was somebody else. You watch Prim. It's only a 74-hour flight. We got to ping off of 5 different locations. I got a business class the whole way. And you just watch my child bathe. You're going to bathe it too in between. Poop. All that stuff. Feed, burp. Deal with all the onslaught of people and coach that hate you for all the crying that Prim is doing. What do you think? She's doing it. This lady here. Yay! I hate my kid! What a friggin' joke. Cocklin added that she's amazed she managed to do everything from packing the stroller and taking care of Prim by herself. I'm amazed! And now I left it to friend zone back there. I thought I was having a baby-free flight was like music to my ears. She added, I love that girl with all my heart, but not enough to fly with her for 11 hours, guys. That's too much. Flying long haul with your own baby, it's not easy. I leave that to Thomas. I'm sorry? Yeah, no, friend zone, we call him. There's no chance for Thomas, I liked him until he decided to say yes to me in my ridiculous request of 11 hours alone with my child. That's not his child, it's my child. But I need it. I love that child with all my heart. Almost all my heart. There's like a portion of my heart that's like, I want to be alone for 11 hours on a flight and trust my boyfriend who did not seed that child to take care of said child. Naturally, your high segregation scheme might seem selfish. You think so? Akin to treating one's other half like a babysitter at 30,000 feet. There we go. Babysitter time, dealing with it. You're in the friend zone, never getting out. Oh, honey, do you want to go out for dinner? No, you got to watch my kid. I'm going out with a new guy I met here in Los Angeles. Wait, but I came over from Paris with you and took an 11-hour flight. Yeah, you're a dummy. You got friend zoned. You did it to yourself, Thomas. You should have been like, no, I'm not watching your stupid kid, Prim. You take the flight, 11 hours. I'll come out and meet you next week. I got things to do here. Primless. That's your kid. I didn't bang it out. You're like holding the banging out to me. Well, if you come along on the flight for 11 hours, I'll bang it out with you. No, that's not how this relationship works. If you're going to hold on to the banging until I promised you an 11-hour flight with your stupid kid that you created with another man. Let's get the brass tacks here. There was a banging, and then now there's a child that I had no part of. And now you want me to take part in your scheme of you getting away and putting on a stupid hot towel on your eyes? I got Prim crying over here. I got to change a crapper. There's a crapper going on over there. Thank you for doing that. Oh, awesome. No, it's my pleasure. I'm so happy to help you so you could have 11 hours off. You think we can, get into it tonight and do a bangaroo? No, I have a headache. You got a headache. You took 11-hour flight. Yeah, it must have been all that champagne you drank and putting the hot towel over your eyes gave you a headache, right? I came here, stupid kid, I changed 7 diapers. She threw up all over the person in front of me. I had to clean that up, And then I come here, I want a little appreciation. And now I'm here, I'm in the friend zone? I'm in Los Angeles with you, and I gotta say I'm on the couch? Guys, this is what to expect. If you get that call from your girlfriend, and she's like, Hey, you think you could be my babysitter on a transatlantic flight while I do it up in the front? She's up there meeting dudes, I heard. He's back there. Shut that stupid kid up! They're throwing things at him. At the baby, too. He's trying to block it. Virginia, I'm not really sure what happened. I got disconnected. And I'm glad to be back with you. Prim was called for the Hunger Games. I do not volunteer as tribute. Yeah, that's true. Her name. She's Prim from the Hunger Games. Coughlin. Leave it to Coughlin to name her kid Prim. You know? That name became a name after freaking that stupid movie. I'm going to name my kid Prim. You mean from the Hunger Games? Your Katniss? You should just name her Katniss. You know, that would have been better. Oh, Katniss. I left Katniss in the back. Katniss figured out, got a bow, and shot you for leaving her for 11 hours. She broke away, elbowed you in the face while you had the stupid mask, like, you know, hot towel on. She's saying in baby speak, how freaking dare you leave me? I'm Katniss. You're going to leave me back there with that dummy next to the emergency exit? 11 hours. But you decide to name her Katniss. And you know you got a little extra spunk in that one. Oh, goodness, you know. The show's just comedy all around, isn't it? The real reason Justin Bieber turned down Usher's offer to perform at the Super Bowl. I don't really give a crap. Oh, goodness. We have news everywhere. A widow opened up herself to a new love. Instead, she was catfished for $1 million. Is that Liza Minnelli? Her name is Liza. Hold on. She really wants to be Liza Minnelli, I'm pretty sure, based on this. Liza Minnelli Lickens, who sang backup for such music icons as Stevie Nicks and Linda Ronstadt, was lonely and depressed after her husband Greg died in 2020. There she is. I don't know what she's got on her head there, but after Greg's death... Oh, wait, hold on a second. Greg fell ill in 2020 around the same time as the CV-19 shutdown. It took some time to find out what was wrong. He was diagnosed with metastatic melanoma and died 6 weeks later. So sad. After Greg's death, Liza said she went into a deep depression and isolated herself in her Vegas home. But after 7 months, friends told her she should be meeting people. Go out and meet someone, you know, start getting it going again. She changed her marital status on Facebook to widowed and soon started getting messages from men. One reminded her of Greg. She ignored him. Then at the end of 4 months, he sent me a picture of him meditating with Buddha. That got me. I went, you know, this guy's a good guy. You know, he's there with the Buddha. The two began talking multiple times, and she began falling in love with him. And he was showering her with attention, which she loved. What happened to Liza Minnelli? Lickens. The first time Donald asked for money, it was for $1,000 to get him some Wi-Fi. Time to call her from gold mines in the rural part of outback country in Australia, where he worked. Their communications were mostly via WhatsApp, which she offers free international texting and phone calls, or does offer. Eventually, the tale got bigger. Donald was preparing to come to Vegas to marry Liza, and he was sending his retirement money. He showed a videotape of him putting money in gold bars equaling $700 million in a red safe that was going to be shipped to Liza. $700 million, guys. He would be there 3 days later, and then that's when the big money in Bitcoin money started changing hands. He needed $140,000 for a logistics company. Liza researched the company, and it was real. But then things snowballed, and the stories began to sound like a James Bond movie. The lies included a package getting stopped by authorities, someone offering to get plastic surgery to look like Donald to accept the package, and eventually Donald himself getting arrested and thrown in a Spanish prison. The Spanish prison, we've heard about that before. He would need $250,000 to get out of bail, and Liza sold her house to get the bail money. Oh my goodness. My sweet Lulu, please, I love you and I want you to bring me home to you. I'm doing all I can for you, and I know I'm real. And for you to know I'm real, and I want you to be and want to be with you. What in the freaking hell? This poor lady. So this guy, with that smile, sending her this. There were pictures that went with every story, she said. His story was bulletproof. I went to the airport 4 times to pick him up. I've still never met him. Lickens was convinced the man she knew as Donald was coming to live with her, even after she saw a show about women who had been conned out of their money by a supposed suitor she reached out to the company that produced the episode. The company, Social Catfish, which verifies online identities using reverse search technology, has been working with Likens and tracked the cryptocurrency she used to scammers in Nigeria. Likens used the information to file reports to the FBI, but has not heard back. Social Catfish, which premiered Likens in the episode of its YouTube show, Catfished presents. She's been working with authorities in Nigeria to close in on Likens' predators. Guys, this is the scary thing, especially when you are lonely and sad and someone just swoops in and starts sending you fake photos. Be careful. Be careful. I think that's basically what we have for the news today, guys. We had an intro, right? Did some crazy stuff. Hilly, how are you, brother? Yeah, I don't know why the stream had stopped originally. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, why it's happening, but we are, I think, back on the air now. And I'm going to wrap up the show because this has been basically a long show now. We've been on here for, I started, I think, at 11:30. It's been a little over an hour now, so we had 2 different feeds. And a couple crazy things, a couple crazy stories from today, right? The Prim story was nuts. I wish we had gotten all of it. Leisure number 7, how are you, my friend? No way. Where in Fairfield did you live, Maine? We're in Fairfield County. Fairfield County is very, very nice. Beautiful. Yeah, there's a chance. I know that it is snowy today, so there could be something going on with the stream and the feed that way. But at least we're able to say goodbye to each other here. If you guys can like both feeds, the first one was hilarious. I was out, I don't know if it was hilarious to be honest, but I filmed some footage. I walked down to the corner of my street over here and I filmed Post Road for about 1 minute, 13 seconds and then popped it on loop. And so we did an intro to the show where I was outside, doing the news during the snowstorm, which was pretty funny in the first feed. And then the second feed, we came out here and just basically we're doing the straight up news, comedy news. So if you can, Weston, Westport, Norwalk, and Trumbull. That's amazing. I sell real estate in all those towns, Maine. Please tell anybody you do have that's family member here, when they want to buy or sell real estate, let them know about me. That's actually why I started the show. I started the show as a realtor to remind everybody, hey, I'm a real estate agent. When you need to buy or sell real estate, make sure you reach out to me. And then it turned into an inspirational show. Then it turned into a comedy, music, and inspirational show, which is still what it is today. And that's cool. Like, I think that it's awesome that the show has turned into whatever it is, but I still have to remind you guys, I do make a living selling real estate, so keep me in mind. And somebody out there is selling. Somebody out there is buying. Just keep me in mind when that happens. I'm happy to help anybody and everybody. I do love selling real estate. I do it at a high level, and I work with people who are very successful because they're looking for hustle. But after every transaction, you have to recreate yourself. I sold something yesterday, so if I sell something, now I have to find more business. That's what this is the craziest part about this real estate career is, like, every single transaction, you need to continue to recreate yourself. So right now I'm like, phone calls, expired listings, anybody out there needs to buy or sell, I'm like, keep me in mind, keep me in mind. And that's what I'm actually off to do now is after the show, I'm going to be calling on different clients. It's a snow day, see how everybody's doing, see if there's a chance I can get some business today. Hilly said, I'm looking for a multi-million-dollar estate up there, Mark, but I'm going to need it for about $10. Hilly, I'm very good at negotiating, but that one's going to be tough. Yes. Helen, thank you for dancing your way out. I will be back later for the snow show tonight. Music. Last night we rocked out some crazy music. Go and check it out. Every show is a lot of fun here, guys. I appreciate you being here. Uplifting, that's the idea. I want to continue to do things that inspire you, but also make you laugh and make you feel something that's different than negativity, which I guess would be a little positive. So, let me say good afternoon to you and enjoy the snow. Don't go anywhere if you're lurking. Say hello. Here we are. Oh, this is the old thing. That's right. We lost it. Oh, goodness. Let me get to the live. Where are we? Here we Nor'easter in live from the streets. Comedy news. If you guys can hit the like before you go, I really appreciate it. Helen Gale, Hilly Billy, Leisure number 7, Maine Girl, keeping your mind in the Fairfield County area. I love it. Modoc Roughstock, S-Coop, and Virginia. You guys are amazing. Remember, this show is sponsored by the BeatSeat, the only drum in the world for guitar players. You can get one at beatseat.rocks over here on TikTok. Peaches, how are you? Thank you so much for being here with us. Hopefully you can join us on YouTube and subscribe, turn on all notifications. This is the 1870th day in a row, and we will be back later for another episode. And we never know what it's going to be because it's just a positivity and live creation show. So, thank you for being here. Hit that like, leave a comment, and share. I'll see you later. I'll have some news for you, hopefully some music. Well, I don't know. It's a snow day. I'll try to get something out for you. Until then. You got to go away. What a show. From the streets of Pipsnippety. You got to go away. Go check it out. Oh, goodness. See you guys later. You got to go away. Oh, sure, Hilly, I'd love to come on. Even to say hi. I'd love to chat with you sometime, too. We have to do that. See you guys later. You got to go away.